Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. Our guest is Bob Zdora of the Z Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty. And he's here to talk about this week in real estate.
Yes, sir.
And how are you?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm real good.
Good. It's good to have you here.
I know, right? Filling in for Bob for the past week. Got sports after this, but it's been a good week, and we're into Christmas time.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah. Sure.
All right,
well, Leonard's got some decorations up, so that's good.
We just got our tree up a few days ago.
Yeah, Leonard's got some stuff up, so that's good.
It is December, and you're already talking about Christmas. So we're going to lead you in the right way. I've got a little something I'm going to play here. This is really special. I'll be right back.
All right.
Gather around the radio, boys and girls. I have a little story to tell. 'Twas the night before listing, and all through the house, not a computer was stirring, not even its mouse. The CMAs were completed, the contract was signed, all with hopes of selling this house in record time. We sellers were resting all snug in our beds, while visions of sold signs danced in our heads. The house had been staged, decluttered with care, in hopes that great offers soon would be there. The kitchen was gleaming, the sidewalk swept clean. O spirit of curb appeal, make our house be seen. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, we scrambled to see just what was the matter. The Century 21 goalpost had started to glow, a warm golden light on the new fallen snow. When what to our wondering eyes should appear, our Z-Team agents with buyers, my dear. They featured and pointed and showed them the way. They smiled and agreed and nodded, okay. Our house got an offer the very next day. We accepted it and happily moved on our way. So remember this story when you need to move. The Z-Team Realtors will make it go smooth. From Bob and Linda Zdora and the whole Z-Team, we wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That was awesome.
Is that cool? Yeah.
Echo. We had to turn it up so we could sit and listen to it. That was my first time watching it.
Yeah.
You did awesome.
Yeah. Well,
That was
Linda
great.
wrote it.
Okay.
Linda wrote the whole thing.
Okay, Linda did.
Well, she did. I do the voice, and she did. But that's what teams do. They work together.
That was great.
Yeah, it is.
That really is.
You can't lead into Christmas without a Christmas story.
I know,
So
right?
there you go.
Right? No, that was really good. I enjoyed it. You guys should post that on your Facebook.
I imagine it's going to pop up probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably
Yeah,
today.
Yeah. Very good.
There's a lot of stuff going to Facebook, and it'll be on the website. Website's got, aside from the fact that we have all the listings and everything on there, there's also the cameras that are on there. And the cameras overlook the town of Cotter. Christmas is occurring in Cotter right now. The big Christmas is the 17th, I think it is. Santa's going to be there and everything. But at night, the cameras right now, the moving camera that you see that goes up and down the river and through town, that focuses on the bridge at night so you can see the changing colors. Well, now with Christmas in the park down there, the camera is going to move from different areas of the park where we can get enough light to get a decent picture on, and as well as the bridge, and just give you a little idea of holiday festivities. And you can see the cars going through and people walking through the park. Cotter's just a great little town, and there's it's very positive for the town to have that Christmas celebration going.
Definitely. And you're right. It's on December 17th, 5 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Yep. And have Santa and Mrs. Claus there. Christmas carols, Polar Express conductor, bonfires with s'mores and hot chocolate, goodies for the kids. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be.
Yeah.
It will be. It's small town America. I mean, the people that are new to the area that don't that we don't see. It's like, oh, what do you do? What do we do? What do we do? This is just a really good opportunity to see what the Ozarks and what our area does, and it's good.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So I love living in God's
that's
country.
going on, and that'll be starting. And then tomorrow is the two things tomorrow. You get the pancake breakfast for the Rotary.
Yep.
It's
That's right.
tomorrow at the high school, and then when you get done with there, because you'll be full up, so you can go to the cookie walk though at St. Peter's. And buy your cookies for friends, neighbors, and different events that you got to go to. Two great charities that we have here, and I just really can't say enough about both of them. among the others as well, but these two specifically, they do a great job. So.
I don't know when the pancake breakfast is, but I do know you need to be early to the cookie walk.
Well, it's 7:30 to 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
And the cookie is at 8 a.m.
Okay.
And so what you can do is, you could go eat fast at the Rotary, but I'd go get the cookies.
I'd go get the cookies first,
and then
because then it won't be as crowded at pancakes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would be the
There
right
you
way
go.
to do it.
There you go.
Go for cookies first, and then for pancakes. Leave the cookies in the car.
Yeah.
So
You'll buy more cookies anyways when you're hungry.
that's right. That's right. When you get done, you go, maybe we can go back and get another. There's klatchkes, a lot of klatchkes.
Yeah.
2,000 klatchkes over there.
I had the notes here from the other day. Here, let's see. The 2,229.
Not that anybody's counting, but there's a few klatchkes over there for you as well.
Yeah, it's going to be real
And it's
good.
all homemade. So
All
there's
homemade,
always something to do here, and it's one of the things that we try to help people with, give them things to do. And what the station tries to help people with is get the information out on different events that are coming up. There's the light event over in ASU is still going on.
Yes.
Yep.
And the carousel and everything, all of that will be opening up. So there's a ton of things to do here. It's small town America.
That's right.
You know, that's why people come here. That's why people want to be here. And those that are here and have say, this just isn't for me. It's too small town America, and there's
that's okay.
I can understand it. That's okay.
That's okay.
And we're here to help them as well. I mean, we help people come in. We help people go out. We help people. It's a stressful time, and that's one of the things we pride ourselves in being able to do is to help people be able to make good, informed decisions and know what they're doing and be involved in the process and to help them to move forward, to help them find the right home for the right time of their life. And that's so important. And we've been doing this for 18-ish years, and we've helped a lot of people. And we're very proud of that, and there's a boatload of awards and things like that. But it's more important that somebody comes up and hits me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, thanks for bringing us here."
Exactly.
And they don't realize how blessed they are to be here until they are, and we go from there.
Right.
It's one of the things I love about you guys. You guys aren't just looking at selling a house. You're really there to help people. And if somebody's coming here to look at some homes and has some concerns about moving in the area, that is where you guys can step in. They can walk through their concerns. Let me take you and show you what we've got. It may be for you. It may not be for you, but
Exactly.
it will address your concerns.
Yep.
And that way you're truly helping them make a decision, whether it is to be here or not. But it's truly what's best for them. And I like that.
Yeah. And we had a kid come in from Buffalo, New York. Buffalo's not a real big town, and he's like out in the outskirts of Buffalo. And he came here. He wants to bring his family here and be able to spend some time and live his life here and raise his children here, more importantly to him. I said, well, here's what I want you to do. I said, I want you to go to Walmart. I want you to go to Harps. There's a new sporting goods store down
Right.
here. Go down there. Dunham's.
Dunham's. It's excellent.
And, pick a local restaurant and just listen to people talk. Listen how they talk to each other and see how easy it is to engage them in conversation. So send them out. That's your mission. Your mission for the day.
That's a good idea.
And he came and we met up with him the next day and he was like, "Oh my God." People actually talk to you and they're not yelling and they're not rude and they're not. I says, "No, they're not."
Yeah. I remember talking to Linda the other day. She sent me a text about some things about some people moving in from out of state and how it wasn't even half a day here and they couldn't wait to move here because of exactly what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've had that happen to a number of people that we've had that happen to where it's like an epiphany. They walk through and go back home. It's funny, we had a guy, we sold him a home. He bought it and he went back to California and he says the homeless and the little characters, street characters in his neighborhood were all of a sudden riffraff and ruffians. And it just totally changed. But he was right. I mean, it just changed everything for him. Coming here and seeing like, oh, I forget. This is the way things are supposed to be.
Sure. Yeah.
The taxes and all the other, there's so many things that we have going on here for people that come here. And all of that's on the website. We can do a lot to help people make good informed decisions on both sides. I mean, for our sellers, we do everything we can do to make this process as simple as it can be, because it's a difficult thing to do. It's a stressful thing to do.
A lot of ins and outs.
A lot of ins and outs. And with the economy the way it is, and with the interest rates, there's some moving targets. The appraisers have been a little uppity with some of their with some of the things that they're trying to do. So hold people's hands, get them the information that they need, and that's really what we strive to do every day.
Right. Well, what kind of information do you have for us today?
This week in real estate, there were 20. Now you remember it's Thanksgiving weekend too.
Yeah.
There were 20 new listings came on the market. One commercial property, 8 parcels of land. 11 homes came on the market. They range in price from $284,000 to $55,000. There were 15 sales, 3 commercial properties, 12 homes sold. They range in price from $80,000 to $695,000. The average sale price this week was $309,000. With 118 days on market, and still a total of $3.7 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 4 properties expired, 9 hit price changes. Currently, there's 254 homes on the MLS, so we lost 4 more. Year to date, for this year, there's been 1,092 homes have sold for $242 million. The average sale price this year is $222,000 with 79 days on market. Last year, there had been 1,201 homes that sold for $241 million. The average sale price last year was $201 with 90 days on market. And so we're seeing the prices from last year catching up. I mean, there was no break after Thanksgiving because people knew that the interest rates were going to be changing. It was in the paper every day that the rates are going to be going up. You know, they were talking about recessions and all the things. You know, they were out there ringing the bell, and some people were paying attention to it.
Right, move now.
Move now. So we've had a number of those people that have done that, both on the sell side and on the buy side. And there's still some of these markets have crashed by like 20%.
Yeah.
New home starts in some of these markets are way down. That hasn't been the case here. I've spoken to a couple of builders, and I don't know of any that have canceled their homes that they were building. So that's a good sign for the area. We're seeing, more new homes going in. We're seeing buildings converted, new businesses coming in, and that's a lot to do with the people that are moving here. You get to do that chance. I always wanted to, whatever that may have been. I always wanted to open a little art studio. I always wanted to have a little pet shop. I always wanted to have a little restaurant. And that's what we're seeing open up here, and all these local entrepreneurs, and it makes such a difference to the community. That's a big help to the community, being able to do that. I did have one note on the interest rates. I get a note from First Security. Come on, be nice. You stinker, you.
Well,
anyway,
right.
the interest rates were down below 6%. You got to put a point in, but it was like 585 or something. So it's a good opportunity. If you're a seller and you've been holding off coming on the market, it's a good opportunity to get some activity. There'll be more people looking at houses here. And also, wherever it is you're going to go, you're going to pay a little less than you would have a couple months ago. So it's something to keep in mind. It affects not just the buyers, but it affects the sellers as well, because they're going to be buyers. Every seller is a buyer.
Yeah.
It's a domino effect.
Exactly. And every real estate transaction, you're exactly right, Scooter. There's dominoes involved all the way down, and keeping all those dominoes can be a process. And with the referral service that we have with Century 21, we can help those dominoes go in line. And that makes a big difference, being able to talk to that agent, know where they're at in their process, 2 houses down, or the house that they're going to buy, someone from here who's moving someplace else, who's moving to Dallas, Miami, whatever. We can stay in touch with them and let them know how we're doing here, that if there is a little hiccup, okay, you got to slow everything down a little bit. We're going to need 2 extra days because we're waiting for an appraiser. Or they may need an extra day or 2, and the people can't leave the house. Those are all things that we can do to help things go smoothly.
Yeah, very good. Well, a lot of good info.
Give my honey a call. That's the best info I got for you.
There you go.
Give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website is retiredtoarkansas.net. We chatted about that earlier. There's some great information on there. The whole MLS is on there, and there's a lot that of other local information. You can send it out to your friends. The commercials are on there and everything as well, the cute stuff that we do. But give my honey a call. That's the place to start. 870-405-0793.
I always say there's a plethora of information on your website about the Ozarks.
Yes.
A lot of good
Yeah.
stuff. All right, let's take a break, and we're going to come back with sports.